welcome back. So today is an Empties video. If you're not familiar with Empties, then it is basically a video that I show you my trash that I've been holding in my bottom drawer. So I'm going to show you all the products that I've gone through, hair products, face products, whatever I have, makeup, and all of that. And I'll let you know if I loved it, if I didn't love it, would I repurchase it, do I already have a backup? That's how amazing it was that it just made me pee my pants that I needed it. So let's get right into it. I'm going to start off with some soaps. You guys know I love Bath & Body Works soaps, especially during Christmas time and then the summer scents. So I went through a crushed candy cane, 10 out of 10 for me. I love any type of peppermint smell. This one has a much sweeter smell than just the regular peppermint. Then I have Merry Cookie. Now, I'm kind of weird with sweet scents. I'm not like the hugest fan of them, but for this soap, I actually really did enjoy it. And it did smell like a sugar cookie, so I would get it next year because with scents, like I know what I really like. I like more like the citrus and fresh scents. Like the sweet scents kind of get to me sometimes, but that one was actually okay. And then a top fave is Vanilla Bean Noel. I'm almost done with the candle. I'm burning it in the front room. It has maybe like 2 more times I can light it up and it'll be done. But yeah, Vanilla Bean Noel is one of my favorites. And I find that you can kind of get away with it using it all year round. Let me know, did you guys shop the candle sale? I was looking at different videos and TikToks and all that, and the lines were insanity. Oh my gosh, when I saw it, I was like, wow, that looks like torture. I can't really wait in a line for stuff like that. I don't know, it's just not my thing, but if it was for Disneyland, I would. Okay, so next up is Sugared Snickerdoodle Candle. This is one where it was so hard just to get it right here, you guys. It is incredibly sweet, way too strong, and when I would smell it, it almost made me feel a little nauseated. Let's see if I can open it. That's how much I don't like it, and no offense to anybody who loves this scent or loves sweet smells. We just all have our own preference. This does not tickle my pickle at all whatsoever. I will never buy this scent ever again. It was just way too strong, and every time I lit it, it is, if you want a candle with a huge throwback of a scent, this one is going to be it. And if you like sweet ones, it would cover the entire house. I was like, like it would, oh my gosh, it's like, oh, I just don't care for it. I don't know. It was just way too much. It's just not my cup of tea. But I went ahead and I had Watermelon Lemonade. Wait, where's my other one? Maybe it's down there. Watermelon Lemonade will forever be a favorite. Oh, I loved it. I tried to get it right down to the bottom, but this is as low as it went. But it is such a good one. It's nice and sweet, and this is as sweet as I can go because it's like sweet and also a little on the fresh side. It's not so strong. Okay, I think I accidentally threw the Twisted Peppermint, but I did have a Twisted Peppermint candle that we went through. That was probably one of the first candles I think that I went through during the Christmas season, and I love it. It's so nice and fresh, and that one has a huge kickback, so I burned that in the front room so it could just kind of disperse because when I had it just in the living room, it was a little bit too strong. So yeah, Twisted Peppermint has a really good throwback. Okay, on to some face products. I finished my Derma Essentials Radiance Toner. I would 100% repurchase this. They sent this to me in PR. One of my favorite toners. I highly recommend it. It's very nice and gentle. It got the job done. It was honestly amazing. I didn't have any reaction to my face. It didn't strip my face. It wasn't too strong. It is the perfect everyday toner. I personally loved it. And if you're someone that uses toner day and night, this is one where you could use it twice in a day and it wouldn't strip your skin and it's not too strong. If you guys are looking for a gentle toner, highly recommend this one. It was top notch. Like I would definitely go run and get this. I find that Derma E is pretty underrated. I never really hear too many people talk about Derma E, but it is so good. I'm currently using their Tumeric Cleanser. It's okay. It's not one of my top faves. I love their exfoliating one, but that one, the turmeric, is a little on the drying side, so just to let you know. And then one of my favorite cleansing oils was the Capari Coconut Cleansing Oil. Wow, this stuff got everything off my eyes. It was so nice and gentle. If you guys don't know, I recently stopped using makeup wipes. One, I feel like I was just wasting a lot of product. Some nights, a lot of nights I was ending up using 2 wipes, and then all the rubbing on the eyes that was more abrasive, I feel like I was really tugging at it. So now when I use oils or balms, I just let it sit and I just rub it gently and it just all comes off. Now, what I like about this one is because I mentioned it, I think in my last Empties for Another oil, is the coconut cleansing oil. Once you put it on and you wash your face, it literally all goes away. Like it is such a good one. But when I use one size, It's like oil based, but when you rub it in and you try to just wash it away with just water, it still sticks to the face, so you have to use a facial cleanser with it. This one you could just wipe away the cleansing oil with water, and it is so good. So highly recommend this one. I would definitely repurchase it. I have ones that I'm already using right now, but when I run out of cleanser, I would totally get this one again. Okay, so next up I have my Cerave AM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. It's so funny because I really did like this. I thought it was a good product, but then someone mentioned, oh yeah, I don't know if you know, but it's like, it kind of gives you a little bit of a white cast or a gray cast on some people's skin tones. And I was thinking, you know, I never really noticed. And then when I started putting it on and rubbing it in, that's when I noticed. I don't know, maybe because once I put my primer on my makeup, I didn't notice. But if you wear this alone, because I usually use my Neutrogena Hydro Boost when I only wear SPF, or I use my Shiseido stick that I have, just because it's like pretty moisturizing, so I like that when I stay, like when I'm not doing much, well, like not going to the store, but I know I'm gonna be outside, etc. But this one did leave a cast, and I still have like 1/3 left. And I will say, this is great for every single day, but I find that once my skin was kind of changing with the weather, and during fall time and now winter, it would not do good for it. I really need more hydration right now, and this one's okay. Would I repurchase? Probably not. I'd probably just get a more hydrating moisturizer or a regular moisturizer and then use my Hydro Boost in conjunction with it, but I don't know. It's okay. It's not one of my favorite products though. Now I finally finished this baby, and you have no idea how badly I wanted to finish it, where I almost thought, you know, I'm just gonna pour the rest of this crap out because I'm so overusing it, because to me it wasn't like astonishing or amazing, or my skin just felt rejuvenated and great. And it's the Tatcha Rice Polish Classic. Now, it's basically little white like granules that you put in your hand, and then you know, obviously scrub your face. It was okay. It wasn't anything amazing, and I forgot how much I paid for this. I think it was a little over $65. I don't know. It's definitely a pricey product. It lasted a really long time, but it wasn't amazing to me. It really wasn't, and I will not be repurchasing it. Tatcha is one of those brands where I'm like so iffy on. It's like, it's either I love a product from them or I just don't like a product from them. So yeah, I'm actually almost out. I debated like if I was going to show this or not, but I'm only have like a couple more uses of my Tatcha lip mask, but I'm not going to show it yet. Now, as far as hair care, I went through my Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This is my #1 mask. I have been using it for quite a while now. I think I'm reaching over like almost a year of using this product, and I love it. I use it twice a week. It is absolutely amazing. It's really nice and hydrating, but it doesn't like leave your hair feeling heavy. I've had some conditioners that feel great, and then once I like blow dry my hair and all that, it just feels like heavy, like there's still gunk in it. This one is my #1, and I already have a backup of this. It's in my shower now. I bought it during, what was it, like a 20% off sale or a holiday sale, whatever, and it came with this one and the charcoal one. It was a duo. It was a holiday set. Best set hands down, and you got a lot of bang for your buck. Along with, I finally finished this travel one because I already finished a full one before. I think maybe I showed it, or maybe I wasn't doing Empties videos yet, because I just started doing Empties last year. But I have the Briogeo Rosarco Milk, and people always make fun of me how I say milk. Milk? I say milk, okay? So it's the Reparative Leave-In Conditioning Spray. So I had a travel one, and I saw it in the drawer, and I was like, girl, you ain't traveling anywhere, so you might as well use it instead of it just sitting there because you love it. Plus, I also ran out, so I used it up. It is a great leave-in conditioner, has a wonderful fresh scent. It helps just moisturize the hair. It helps detangle right out the shower. It's just a great one. It's not heavy. It's great for every single day. I'll spray this randomly, and it just takes away frizz as well. Highly recommend this one. Hands down. I need to purchase it. I need to wait for like the next Sephora sale because I have some store credit because I returned all my Makeup by Mario stuff. I didn't like it. It was way too expensive for me to spend like that amount of money on something I'm not going to use, you know? So I'm going to be buying like hair products and stuff. I just need to replenish that I know I'm going to use. So that's going to be one of them. I used up an Olaplex #3. This one's a repair and strengthens all hair types. I got this as a sample, or I used my points or whatever at Sephora, and I already have a #3, like a little one from a holiday set that I also purchased, so that's already in the shower. It's a great one. So use this one when you don't use this every single day. I do this maybe like once, sometimes twice a week because I use my Briogeo, and Olaplex is more expensive, and I feel like I don't want to go through it as fast because it is. So I use this one, and probably like once a week at the most. I feel like I have used it twice, but I stopped because I was like, oh, my Briogeo is really good, so let's use that one up. And you use this more as like a deep conditioner. So you use step 3, 4, and 5. So it's the hair perfector. It's a repairs and strengthens all hair types. It's like a bonder. So it's a really good product. Highly recommend Olaplex. You guys are the ones who put me on. I was using like such crappy hair products, and now I totally see a difference. I know that there's a lot of talk about certain shampoos and conditioners right now that I forgot what ingredient is in there, but it's creating hair loss, and it's in Pantene Pro V, Tresemme. I don't know, there's a certain ingredient. So make sure you really follow that, because there's a lot of people suffering from hair loss, and they thought, oh, maybe I just have crappy hair or whatever. And no, it's due to the products that they're using. So ever since I really invested in my hair, I will say that you can find some great skincare products in the drugstore. That's one thing. Like Cerave is a great brand with great prices. It's highly recommended by dermatologists. But one thing I will say is, if you want to invest in something, invest in your hair. Like, I have seen a world of a difference. People are always asking, like, how does your hair look so healthy and all that? And I got my hair dyed. It's been, I only, excuse me, I only cut it like once a year usually. I've been doing a lot of heat to it. I've been doing a lot of stuff to it. So highly recommend seeing what products that, you know, that really work for your hair type, and maybe save some money on the side, or just switch out your products little by little. Makeup, you can find affordable products drugstore for sure. Skincare, you can also find some drugstore, but hair, I don't know. I haven't seen any like hyped up hair products that are affordable and on the cheaper side that are good. I used to, I mean, I won't lie. I still love the smell and how Garnier Fructis, the oil one, would make my hair feel. But I guess it was bad, but I still like it though. I'm not gonna lie. But ever since switching my products, I have seen a world of a difference with my hair. I'll still use Garnier Fructis dry hairspray. Dry shampoo. I'll use their hairsprays. I actually use drugstore hairsprays, dry shampoo, some oils. So I'm not like all high end, but shampoo and conditioner, I'm more on the pickier side. Just depends. But I won't lie, I still like that Garnier Fructis. And I don't know how bad it is, but I still like them. Okay. I just have to be honest with you. I haven't used them, but I still like them. Whenever I exercise, I always use Sweet Sweat. This is great. Now, this is not gonna melt away fat. It's gonna help melt away water weight. I just love the sweat. You know, when you like go in a sauna, or you hear like boxers or athletes like sit in a sauna so they can sweat away water weight. Basically what it does, and I use it in conjunction with the waist trainer, and I love it. I just love putting it underneath my chin, and it works really well for me to sweat. Obviously, I'm not sure if it really truly targets that area, but I personally feel like it helps. But I am someone, when I gain weight or when I lose weight, I lose it from my face usually most of the time. And when I gain though, you'll see it in my face immediately. I'm like, why do you have to go there? Like, why do you have to let everybody know your girl gained a little weight? Like, couldn't you go like somewhere else? Like my ass. Just saying. Then I also used a new body wash, and we tried the Maui Moisture Care. This one's for oily combination skin, and it's the pineapple papaya, surprise, pineapple, and it has papaya butter, pineapple extract, and mango butter. It was all right. I'm going to stick to my Dove. I found that the smell kind of, I think it's because of the papaya. I feel like it smelled a little bit on the rotten side, just a little. It smelled good, but then after I was like, I don't know. And then it smelled good at one point, and I'm like, it kind of smells rotten. So it's not my favorite. I feel like it didn't really moisturize my skin and make it feel soft like Dove, so sticking to Dove. But we wanted to try something new. Now, lotion. This is my holy grail lotion, especially for myself when I have to use lotion. So I've explained this before already, but I get kind of grossed out with like the feeling of lotion in between. Like, I don't like that feeling of lotion, but I love to be moisturized, so it's like a love-hate. So I love the Eucerin spray, and that one's really good. It's just like you're on and you're super hydrated. It's more like, it's a little oily, but I don't know, I just love that feeling. I don't know how to describe it, but there's certain lotions I can't use, but this one I can. It's not too slippery, it's not too greasy, because when you use it, like soaks in right away, and I don't like it when lotion doesn't sink into the skin right away. That's what I mean. So this one is my #1 favorite. It literally hydrates my skin so well, especially when your girl is a little bit ashy, because I'm like, I don't know if I can use that lotion. I'm not sure. Like, I get in these weird things where I have to do it like right before I go to bed, so I don't like concentrate on the feeling, like right before I knock out. But if I get out of the shower, I know there's some people that are obsessed with like the feeling and drying their skin and immediately putting lotion on. I'm like, ugh. Like, I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. Is my go-to if I'm going to use regular lotion and not the spray, because the use of spray is pretty pricey. I think it's like 15 bucks for a little bottle, and I go through it so quick because I'm like, your girl's ashy. So I end up spraying it everywhere, and it hits the back area, which I love because I find like, I don't know, you know when you get dry skin, it's kind of like itchy. I feel like I don't itch as much because I moisturize that area with the spray. Yeah, but that one is number one. I didn't really have any makeup products. The last time I showed you more makeup products. I have some that I'm almost done with, but not yet. Should I just show it? Okay, wait, let me show you one. I feel like I'm gonna forget, but I have my Tarte Lights Camera Splashes. This is my number one waterproof mascara. That's high end. Super picky with mascaras. I bought this. I bought 5 of them, all for $10 each, so $50. I believe the mascara itself alone is like 22 or 25, something between 22 and 25, something crazy. So I got 5 of them for 50, and they had a crazy blowout sale for $10 a mascara, and I thought, damn, are they gonna go bad? But no, like I've been using them and I love them. This is my go-to. It just is super waterproof, and it just works well with my lashes, especially my bottom. It makes them really nice and spread out. I'm using it today, but I wear lashes a lot of the times too, so I don't know. I just like the way it works with lash bands. It just works with my lashes. I don't feel like it completely like separates them and makes them look natural. If you're looking for a natural mascara, this ain't it. But if you're looking for a mega waterproof, super duper, like it's gonna last the whole day, whether you cry, it rains, whatever, jump in a pool, it'll still last, you guys. So this is my number one. I have like 2 more uses out of it, so don't want to let it go yet. But then I'm just gonna let this one go because it's basically empty, and I used this in my last video, and it's the Bye Foundation SPF 50 from It Cosmetics in the shade Medium Tan. This is my go-to. I love it so much. It has the SPF I want. It looks nice and natural. My skin is like laid and slayed and full coverage, which I'm not the hugest fan of full coverage, but this full coverage doesn't look cakey. It just works with the skin. It Cosmetics is really known for working with a lot of skin types where it just has this elasticity where it moves with the face, so it doesn't end up cracking. There's all these tests. I went to some events. One of them was at Disneyland. I miss Disneyland so much. I don't know if it was for this foundation. I have a feeling it was, but they did a test on like other foundations and then theirs. Not like they're throwing shade, but just doing a little comparison. And when they moved the paper, you could see how other foundations, when they dried down, that they were starting to crack, and you could see separation. With theirs, it was just still moving, pretty nice and smooth, and it looked really good. And I believe it because I find that this doesn't like fade off of me weird. I never get that weird, like, you know, that little scoop by your nose where it's like all of a sudden it just creates this line because it's separating. You won't get that with this, and this is my favorite. So yeah, highly recommend this one. Currently, I don't think I'm too medium tan right now. I'm losing my tan. I want a self tan, but I'm probably medium. Usually I have to go up, but I want a self tan, like I said. But this is an amazing one. You will love it. I could not finish this product, you guys. Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue. It is way too emollient underneath the eye. Like it even looks really gross in here. So this is as far as I got. They sent this to me in PR, and I just couldn't get with it. I like their Magic Cream. Where is it? This one. The Magic Cream, I will say, is a great one. I've been using this. I'm halfway done. I really am enjoying it, but this one was way too emollient, even for nighttime. It just wasn't it. And I noticed whenever it got into my eyes, it really stung. Doesn't have any fragrance, which I'm kind of surprised because it was stinging. I don't know, but it wasn't it. It really wasn't it for me. Another one I couldn't even test out for like a second or third time was the e.l.f. Restoring Facial Oil Mist. I'm usually okay with rose products, but this one says infused with rose oil. Let me spray it away so I can remind myself of the whore. Yeah, it smells like alcohol, glycerin, something like too strong and just like disgusting. It's weird. And it says need a boost? Mist onto face throughout the day as needed. Yeah, because it's basically slamming you against the desk with all this stuff that's in here. I don't even know what's in here. It doesn't even say, but it is not my favorite, and it is way too strong of a scent, and it was gross. It was like I was spraying some weird medication over my my face. It was not the business. And then I have the Pravana Fresh Dry Shampoo. This is like a more expensive brand, and I did receive this through PR, and I don't like it. It just left a lot of buildup in my hair, and I find that I was spraying so much. I went through this bottle in like, I think a week. It was, you spray so much because it's not soaking up anything. And like I said, so much buildup in my hair. It was not my favorite. Like, that's when I'm like, oh, Garnier comes through. So, but my favorite is the Chlorane. That one is #1 to me. Okay, so I use the Amica or Amica. I don't know if it's Amica or Amica. And I use the Soul Food Nourishing Mask. Loved this one. I thought it was really nice and light. Still won't replace my Briogeo, but I thought it was a really good one. I was surprised by this. I was pleasantly surprised, actually. Would I try it out in the future? Maybe. It actually caught my attention with like how my hair felt just after using it. For 2 times I used it, I spread it out between 2 times. But yeah, it wasn't bad. I thought it was pretty good. But I already have my Briogeo. I got my deal on this holiday set, so I was like, oh, you know, I don't need it. And then last but not least, my Febreze Fabric Extra Strength. Love this stuff. Oh my gosh, it just makes all your pillows and comforter and just like whatever material or around your couches smell so nice and fresh. I'm kind of curious how the regular strength smells because I thought extra strength was actually okay. I didn't think it was too crazy, and my nose is pretty sensitive, so yeah, I would totally repurchase this. I can't wait. I loved it. I went spray crazy. Right now I'm using Ocean. It's okay. It's not my fave, but I'm still using it. It's decent enough. Okay, that's all my products, you guys. Subscribe, leave me some love, leave a comment. It really helps my channel out, and it also helps me pop up on your feed and hopefully to other people, so it gets, you know, pushed out. I really appreciate it. It's free. It's free to subscribe and also free to click that bell. So love you guys. Appreciate you so much, and you're the best. And I will see you beautiful pineapples in the next one. Mwah. Woo-hoo.